All big adventures start at the airport, don't they? And this is where I usually write the very first page of my journal. It breaks the ice. It gets my journal ready for the big adventures that I'm about to record. You know, Australia is such a long way from Scotland. It took like 24 hours of flying. It's just an enormous journey. So you sort of start off happy enough and you're ready for the adventure. And by the time you sort of get so far across the world, you're just exhausted. But then we had a diversion over the Swiss Alps because somebody had a heart attack on board. So that was sort of a bonus to get to see the Swiss Alps. So beautiful. And we finally arrive in Scotland. And you know, I class Scotland as my spiritual home. As soon as I arrive, I just breathe out. I feel happy and contented. And I just feel like I'm home. Do any of you get a feeling like that about a special place? I love it so, so much. Some of you may recognize this guy. He's the Viking that stands on the lochs seafront. You know, it's such a picturesque place. I lived here for 4 years in the early 2000s, and whether it's looking at the thistle or just looking at a ferry coming in and the highlands in the background, it just brings me so much peace to be here, and it's a perfect place to journal. The scenery, doesn't matter where you go, is just absolutely breathtaking. There were so many moments that I just hope that I can remember forever. There were times that I could just sit and read. I'll list the books that I read while I was away down below. And then other times I just completely rested. We'd had pretty good weather in Largs, but it was time now to go to Oban. So we took the West Highland train up to Oban, and the weather started to change. It was a little bit ominous actually, but so, so beautiful. I mean, the scenery just takes your breath away really. And so, yeah, I captured a lot of it. The train trip was so relaxing. It was beautiful.
Train ride just to see you, ride for hours just to please you. You don't know how. So
yeah, as I said, it was a little bit wet. This was our B&B, that's our room at the top left there. And we looked out over the harbour, but unfortunately it looked like pea soup. And the rain persisted a bit, and we were a little disappointed, thinking, oh no, maybe it's just going to carry on like this. And we just waited, and the sky looked a little dark, but then all of a sudden, as is the case in Scotland, all of a sudden the weather started to clear. And we thought, well, just maybe we might get a half decent day. And it turned out so beautiful. I woke up super early one morning and decided that I was going to do some journaling, and I got my journal out and just decided that I was going to snuggle up on a chair near the window and just write what I saw, because you know, sometimes if you write things after the event, it's not the same. You need to write it as you're actually seeing it, in my opinion. So that's what I did. I had a cozy warm morning and it was just so lovely.
We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. Before I sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon, side by side and through. No limit to what we can do. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
I'd also set up a couple of meetups while I was away, and this one is to meet Liz McGuire from the channel Buttons for Brains. Now, if you don't follow her, I'd love you to go over and give her a follow. But we set up a meetup and it was just so lovely. You know that way when you meet people? I had my husband with me, she had hers with her, and also Millie the dog, and we just met these people and it just was like we'd known them for years. Chatted really easily. Unfortunately, Liz is a little bit shy to be on camera, so I didn't take any photographs, but she gave me the most beautiful gift. Now, I didn't expect any gift, to be honest, but once Liz gave me the gift, I just knew the attention to detail would be amazing, and I wasn't disappointed. So many bits of Scottish ephemera. This is a Scottish comic called The Beano. Just so many bits and pieces in there. You know, it was just so lovely to see. And Liz had even included a bit on lochs, which is the place in my heart. And I just thought it was so sweet of her. And I just love all these bits, and I can't wait to add them to my travel journal. So yeah, thank you so much, Liz. I so appreciated this gift. This is my favourite. She included tweed samples. How sweet is that? So Liz told me about this little Oxfam bookshop where she gets some ephemera from. So after we left them, after having coffee, we took a walk down there, and yes, sure enough, it was the cutest little bookshop, loads of old books, and there I spied the little craft bundles box, £4.99. So I had to have a look through there. Now, keeping in mind, I had to bring all this stuff home, so I did only get one bundle after receiving Liz's little bundle as well, because I knew I had to pace myself. There was still lots of holiday and France still to come. So yeah, this is what was in the little bundle. Really, really cute, a lovely little book. I think that was 25p extra that I paid, but yeah, really sweet. And then actually inside the bundle, they list it on the outside so that you know what you're getting. And yeah, there's a little list there. So really good value. Thanks for the tip, Liz. Loads and loads of just cold, brisk days where I spent contemplating. It's gorgeous.
I met an old man. I said, tell me your story. He took out an old pen and wrote something for me. He kept walking on down the road, and I watched him disappear like smoke. And I thought I'd just seen a ghost. Then I looked down at what he wrote. It said, son, when you grow up you'll be fine. Now you've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers and you'll find what you've got. Searching for glory. I took out an old pen and wrote in my story. Then I kept walking on down the road. When your time is up, it's time to go. I pray he reads what's on the note and takes to heart for the answers, and you'll find what you've got. When you grow up, you'll be fine.
Gleaned food, yummy.
You've got questions on your mind. Life is gonna happen one way or the other, whether you like it or not. Stop looking for the answers, and you'll find what you've got.
Trying to catch the bees, they're so big, look at them. Can't get over how big they are. It's a Neolithic tomb. It's been here like 3,000 years. Amazing. So this can be found up behind Lochs in a place called Douglas Park. And when it was discovered in the early 20th century, it was from 3,000 to 2,000 years old. So it's quite an extraordinary thing to be able to just walk up to. And all too soon it was over. It was time to leave, to go to Paris for our next adventure. So I'm so thankful that you can join me for this. Look at these beautiful sunsets as we left Glasgow. So beautiful. What a holiday. We'll cherish it forever. Stay tuned because Paris flea markets are coming up